Hello, beautiful, magical, divine ones. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for coming to co create here with me, with Source, with you today. Knowing that if this message has found you and you clicked on it, it's because you felt your fingerprint, your essence, your co creative part, right? But even with that, you still get to choose right here, right now, before going any further. You get to check in with yourself. Is this message for me? Do I feel expanded, excited, ignited? Or do I feel something else? Do I feel constricted? Do I feel anxious? Is time an issue? Time is an interesting issue, right? Time is an illusion. So when we use time as an excuse, it is because we are not allowing ourselves to be fully present. And it is one of the ways in which we give our power away. Right? When we say we don't have enough time, we are playing in a paradigm. We're playing in the paradigm of time, that time actually has any hold over us whatsoever. It doesn't. It doesn't. This message has come through quite a lot recently. This, if you are busy with a task and you are enjoying it and you are, in the zone, but you know that you have something else that you have to attend to, now your focus is shifted. Right? You're not solely focused on what you are creating. You're now concerning yourself about something else that you need to do. You might need to do. Maybe you don't even need to do it. Maybe it's just a human thing. So this is really where you get to check in with your sovereign self about everything, about absolutely everything. I'm busy painting a painting. I'm feeling like I'm in the zone. Oh, I have an appointment that I scheduled a month ago. Not feeling called to go to my appointment. Cancel it. Cancel it. I know that for many of us, the human factor gets in the way, right? It's if I cancel the appointment this late, I don't get the money back. Money is frequency. Money isn't money. Right? Your frequency when you are choosing to, I'm getting such chills here, friends, for whoever this is for, this is going to be of the greatest assistance to you. When you are in the zone, when you are happy, when you are inspired, when you are creating, stay there. Stay there until you feel called to go elsewhere. Do not leave there because something else is calling you. Do you see the difference? It's you. You are the navigator of your reality. Energetically, what is happening if you rush that and you jump there, neither is getting your full attention, your full focus, your full everything, meaning the magic that you are creating is limited because it's not, your focus isn't fully there. This is really about the presence in the things that you do, having your presence there in everything that you do, even the things that aren't favorable, like washing the dishes. Some people love it, other people hate it. Find your flow with the things that you don't enjoy doing. Make it fun. Put on music. Start dancing. Practice channeling. Practice light language. Like sit there, talk to yourself, do something that can make the mundane task a little bit more exciting for you, a little bit more fulfilling for you, a little bit more of a aligned thing for you. Remembering, and Source really wants you to know this, friends, that when we are focused on the mundane, right, but fully focused on the mundane, fully conscious, fully aware of each tooth that you're brushing, each dish that you're washing, each brick that you're laying, right? Each item of clothing that you're ironing, the mundane things. When you are fully present in the mundane and your thoughts are non-existent, it's when Source speaks to you. It's when you speak to you. It's sometimes when the most, well, for me, I find some of the most aha things come through. Okay. If any of that resonates with you, my name is Angela. I channel Source Consciousness daily through for you guys. That being said, it might not be daily. As I said, my life is ramping up quite a bit. I've got a house to pack up. I've got, like today, I've got swimming lessons to go to, so I'm unshowered. You kind of got me right out of bed. I'm still drinking my tea. But this message wanted to come through now. So that calls to you, I ask you please to ground yourself in this beautiful magical now with your breath. Breathing in through your nose to capacity, to your heart space. Hold for a moment or two at the source of you, at the truth of you, before fully surrendering on each exhale. Do this with every breath. Breathing into your heart space with every breath, anchoring yourself into this beautiful, magical now. This is a, there are no words. I've just chills everywhere. It's such a beautiful energy. we've got the 9 of Cups, right, with the 10 of Cups, with the King of Pentacles, with the 9 of Pentacles, and then the 5 of Wands wants to be spoken about first. Okay. Interesting energy with this 5 of Wands. Okay, the Justice card is at the bottom. I'm going to turn the deck over so doesn't speak to me too much right now. Okay, so this 5 of Wands, actionable steps, but more so than that. I think for many of us, we have been in survival mode for a really, really long time. We haven't been alone, but we felt alone. We felt alone. How do I tackle this? It's just me. And with I want to say the limbo, the void, there is a bit of loneliness in this space, right? Because all that was not for you is falling away, but all that is for you has not quite come in. It's coming in, you can feel it, but you're kind of sitting here in this space, and it's a creative space, right? It's an energetic space. It's an inspired space. But there's something like it's either like you're not happy to, you don't feel comfortable, it's a better word, you don't feel comfortable or ready to accept the assistance that is actually being offered to you with this 5 of Swords. Like perhaps this inspired action, this thing that you're building, perhaps it's just, when I say building, perhaps it's building your, I'm going to use escape in inverted commas here because you cannot escape. You're always here. Everything is where you are. So there's no escaping. But you can place yourself in spaces that are more resonant. And this is what is happening here. But I'm feeling that for some of you, I'm hearing handout, but not in a, it's not, let's switch this around, not a handout, a hand up. I'm feeling a hand up, like outside assistance that is helping. I don't know, maybe your parents, maybe you won the lottery, maybe, I don't know, but it feels like there is something outside of you that is assisting you or needs to assist you or whatever, and there's a bit of uncomfortability in this, in accepting. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, right? This is all a mental thing, right? This is all how you choose to see however this is manifesting in your life, right? Because I feel like you are building something. Perhaps you need a little bit of help. Perhaps you're moving house and you need someone to actually help you move. Whatever it is, perhaps you're building a website and you're stuck somewhere and you actually need someone to assist you. Maybe there's someone willing to assist you in whatever you need, and you're feeling a bit of hesitation in accepting this assistance. This is kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. For some of you, it may be because the assistance is coming from somewhere that you really, really do not want to accept it from. Now, if that is the case, the Hierophant is here to tell you that the changes are happening, right? The changes are happening. You can make it as easy and as difficult as you choose to. It is about resonance, right? It is about resonance. So if this outside assistance that is coming from a place that is not, you need to check if it's really not a resonant thing or if it's an ego thing, okay? Because this is what I'm feeling here with this Hierophant. I'm feeling like there is a choice. There is a perspective that you can see this from, and it can be one of, oh, it's coming from a place I don't want it to come from. That person isn't resonant for me. Just because somebody isn't resonant for you or something isn't resonant for you does not necessarily mean that something that they are gifting you is not resonant. Only you can check, right? You are a super empath. Like you can feel the energy of things beyond the words, beyond the gift. So with this Hierophant, what Source is saying is you get to check in with you with regards to this, as it is with everything. Okay, because for some of you, it's not that the space that this assistance is coming from you is shifted. It's more that the assistance may actually be genuine, maybe not for the reasons that you would like it to be genuine, right? It's going to be genuine from the source, that source's reasons, right? They will have their own reasons. But if those reasons benefit you and it feels resonant, or then that is for you to decide, right? Because what we're seeing here with this Knight of Swords and this Six of Swords, your future is calling you. Like, it's calling you. You can feel huge confirmations there, friends. Like, you will feel the resonance here. I'm hearing 1111. You will feel the resonance that there is something you need to do, some place you need to go, some big change. And this is a change in the material world, right? Because we have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is a shift in the material world where something that was will no longer be as it was. It's not to say that it's going to disappear, but it's going to shift so dramatically that it will almost be as if it is something entirely new. This is the truth of you in this Knight of Swords. The truth of you is here in the driver's seat, right? But in the Six of Swords, only you can make the decisions, right? Only you can choose to climb on the boat, to pick up the paddle, and to choose what to pack in your boat. So you're very much in an energy of spring cleaning, but it's like internal spring cleaning, and it's perspective spring cleaning, and it's emotional spring cleaning, and it's attachment spring cleaning, and it's trigger spring cleaning, right? I'm feeling like there is an undertone to a story that you haven't quite resolved yet. Okay, I'm going to pull alchemy there. Remember, this is all clarification for this Five of Wands, this thing that you are building, this action that you're taking or desiring to take. Okay, what's coming through quickly before I pull an alchemy card is that at this time collectively, we are all kind of a little bit in the same boat, where we kind of have some choices to make. We kind of have some house cleaning to do. We kind of need to check our reactions, check our frequencies, check our thought patterns, check our response, our reactions, right? Because we are stepping into a space, or you are stepping into a space of responding and not reacting, okay? Let's see. Because, friends, just before I pull this alchemy card, this card combo here, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles, like, you're going to be sitting in your seat in heaven very soon. I don't know why it came through that way, because my human is not a big fan of those words, but it's like they're giving me here is that it's your seat in heaven because it's your heaven, right? It's your heaven on earth, and you are the creator of it. So you're sitting in your seat in heaven because you are creating it, and it's like you're stepping into your role, not only as the alchemist that you are, but as the conscious creator that you came here to be. Like, okay. Oh, definitely. I don't know if it's that one or this one. Okay. This card came out yesterday, so I'm not going to read from the book. If you didn't watch yesterday's message and it calls to you, this card was in there. But the card that popped out here, Leucosis, lightning. What I'm hearing quickly is like, we are told that lightning can't strike the same place twice. And I feel like this is kind of a belief that maybe you have. Like, it happened once, it's not going to happen again. That's a belief system, friends. Lightning can strike the same place many, many times if you believe that it can. And I actually think, and it's so funny, we have not opened there. We opened very, very close to there. what was I going to say? I actually think that lightning like they've actually discovered that lightning can strike the same place twice. Which, yeah. Anyway, take that how it resonates, friends. Okay. Perfectionism, facade, hesitation. The stage of leukosis is a complex topic in alchemy. On the one hand, it represents purification of the materials. On the other hand, it's the phase in which the alchemist may mistake the work as complete. On the surface, everything seems perfect, pristine, well thought through, and quite complete. In actuality, the alchemist has been tricked by their own facade of perfection. Their work has hardly begun. Righteousness and fear are the great errors of leukosis. This card arrives to remind us to get our hands dirty. No one is separate from or above anyone else. Rather, every alchemist is a kid in the laboratory tinkering away with the elements of their life. No more fretting over your next move, fearing how others will perceive you. It's time to crack open. Become who you are. The world needs your true colors. To ponder the wisdom of dawn, go deeper. Look at Brancusi's sculpture, Newborn, from 1915. Leukosis is related to the alchemical operation of calcinatio. If these cards appear together, it's a sign that things may have calcified, implying a kind of buildup or rigidity. The blank canvas is a great example of leukosis. It's terrifying to start for fear of making a mistake. Today is the day. Make a mark. Begin the work. Yeah, there is that's kind of, like I said, that this feeling with this Five of Swords, it's like you think you need to do it by yourself. And in many ways, there are many things that only you can do. But any feelings of cannot accept help or won't accept help, I'm here to do it by myself, that's ego. That's old paradigm, right? That's old paradigm. That's old earth. New earth, heart, open heart thinking, right? Because your heart is a brain, your heart has eyes. When you're from here, everything is here to assist you. Everything is assisting you. Everything is you. So accepting help is not doesn't make you weak. It's not a failure. This is what's coming through. I feel like for some of you, there is this last little bit of ego that's kind of holding you back because, well, you're allowing it to hold you back. And it may even be subconscious. Okay, I just want to pull one more card here, because with this Justice card, this is really where the ego, the old human, is really falling away. Okay. Knight of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful, friends. Beautiful. Things are really going to happen quickly. When you make this shift, when you drop that part of ego that is kind of still lingering, right? It's still like, it's like a Jiminy Cricket, except if Jiminy Cricket was the conscious, here, your conscience, here, Jiminy Cricket is your ego, right? Talking you out of things, convincing you to look in lower frequency spaces, right? To change your focus to out there as opposed to in here, right? But you are really being called with the Knight of Wands to embrace the weirdo that you are, knowing that we are all weird, right? There is no normal. Normal does not exist. So you're not weird, you're just normal. But in a world where being different was shunned for many, many years, right? The conditioning, there is a little bit of, I'm actually feeling that there's no hesitation here, which is beautiful. Okay. I'm feeling that there's no hesitation here and that you're going for it and you're doing things, but there is possibly a bit of tunnel vision. Yes. A bit of tunnel vision. And with tunnel vision, what happens is sometimes we don't see the whole picture. We just see where we are. It's not even where we're focusing on. We're seeing the end goal, right? We're not focusing on the now. So what you're being called to do now is trust the now, is trust the you in the now, in every now. To know that you are perfect. If you've done it, it's perfect. If you didn't do it, it's perfect. What now? Okay, because things are really, I'm hearing ramping up. I'm hearing that things are ramping up. We have the Chariot, we have the Magician, we have the Sun. We have so many major arcana cards in this last little, but we have the Justice, right? This is really a time. It's a big time of ego death, but it's because you're just remembering to do things differently, to do things in a way that calls to you and not in a way that kind of like you need to, or this is how you've always done it, this is how everybody else does it, or this is your routine. And you're really being called to shift things up. And when you shift things up, it's like, and you trust, this is the fact that these two cards came out with the King of Materials. What that indicates and what's coming through with regards to that is that you're sitting on your throne of the unknown. You're sitting on your throne in the unknown, and you're happy there. Like, this is the bliss before bliss, but it's more than that. Like 911, it's the bliss before bliss, but it's also like living the bliss, right? It's you're moving into that. You're moving into the space where whatever you're working on internally at this time, what it shifts for you is something that shifts your 3D world. It shifts your actual reality in ways that I can't even begin to say because they're not giving me more. I'm gonna just pull some clarifiers because I feel like you guys might need a little bit, or like not need, but I feel like there's a little bit more for you to assist you at this time. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. One more card. You're being called to allow yourself to be different, friends. And that, from personal experience, I know it can be hard. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be too serious. 22, step out of this duality mindset. Last card, right at the bottom. This is the energy, the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Big confirmations here, friends. This lonely limbo void phase, it's not so much that it's ending, right? Because it's going to end slowly, but like sunshine is going to be coming through the clouds. Like, it's not going to be so dark. It's not going to be so lonely. And it is because you begin to allow yourself to not take things so seriously, to not be focused on the end goal, but rather to be focused on the here and now and following whatever is coming up for you in the here and now. Like, your intuition is on fire. You've received upgrades this September. What came through a really, really long time ago, and I actually didn't share it, I don't think I posted that video, was silly September. Because for me, my human was like, oh, silly September, people will think it's silly. But really, really, it's silly September. Like, you are being called to make light of everything, not just through your alchemy, but by seeing things as light, as funny, as humorous, as play, because that's exactly what it is. Everything is play. There's no bad, there's no good. There's just play and creation. And it's the only one that sees it, or that can see it as other, is your human, right? And when you're looking at the world from that way, it's a duality way, right? You're still very much in the ego space, in the human space, not in the sacred heart space. And it is practice. It's practice pulling yourself back here. This is where your alchemy comes in, right? This is where you kind of get to not judge yourself, not blame yourself, not guilt yourself, but allow yourself to see things from another perspective, to see things from the perspective of here, right? When we really try and see things from our heart and not our head, it's different. It's different. It's, you can see things. You don't even see things. You can see things that you can't really see. You can feel things. You can notice things. You can understand things, but it's not an understanding here. It's an understanding here. And with that understanding, it's like peace. Peace for you, peace for them, peace for everyone. Like, you bring in world peace here first. Because when you bring it in here, you've released everything that was not peaceful within you, meaning you've released all the energies, you've released all the people. World peace starts here. Okay, I'm being told to call it a day, for lack of a better way of putting it. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magical now, friends. Thank you for co-creating this message with me today. Thank you for being the inspiration that you are. You are inspiring people, even though it might not feel like that to you at this time, even though you might not be seeing it, even though you might not be aware of it. There is so much that you're doing so much. It may feel like you're not, but the ripple effects of even the smallest thing that you're shifting internally, believe me, friends, I know you will feel the resonance here. It is moving mountains in like places that you can't see, in places that you've never even heard of. Like the people that are meant to come into your life, like the soul connections, the divine unions, the whatever, right? Whatever it is that you know is coming in for you, that you feel is coming in for you, it is coming in. Because what you do now shifts everything to make space for them, remembering that they too, whoever is coming, right, your soul tribe, because there is a big emphasis on soul tribe, it's all coming together, soul tribe. Like Source wants you to know that, like you, the people that are like frequency matches for you, like your soul tribe, your soul contracts, whatever wording you want to use, they're doing their own inner work too, and they're not quite ready for you, right? So it's divine timing, friends. It's divine timing, but all you need to do is not think about it, not notice its absence, because when you are noticing its absence, you are paying attention to, oh, I don't have this. It's a lack mentality. You have everything right now. Your now is perfect, beautiful, magical, messy as it may be, disruptive as it may be, incomplete as it may be. It's perfect. Now, how do you play from there? Source really wants you to drop the, it's not even drop the reins, it's like to drop everything that you've been carrying, the expectations of this. I feel like what I'm seeing is just somebody with so much on their shoulders of like, it's fear related, it's stress related, it's so much, and it's crippling. Like I feel like there's so much on your shoulders that it's crippling you, because you don't know which direction to go into or where to go. Is that this resonates for you, friends? I'm actually going to pull another alchemy card here. I know that if you've made it to this part of the message, then this will be of assistance to you. But it feels like there's so much that you're not quite able to calm yourself to see clearly. Like nothing feels like clarity, right? Because of the emotions, because of the nervous system, because of everything that is happening. Carda Pavanas, the peacock's tail. I'm loving this. It's like full spectrum, right? Your world is about to be like full on. It is about to be full on. Okay. Oh, sorry, friends. It's taking me a little moment to find this. There we go. Full vision, the spectrum, inclusivity. The peacock's tail is a sacred image in alchemy. Mesmerizing display of tail feathers opens to mark the alchemist having shifted from single to multi-perspective. This is a great achievement. The alchemist has opened 1,000 sets of eyes instead of one. They've discarded black and white thinking and allowed full spectrum of colors, nuances, and solutions to come into the fold. Creative solutions to complex social and political polarities can be found in the sacred space. The force field of possibilities has opened, and the alchemist has entered a new paradigm, belonging to multiplicity, dimensionality, and inclusion. Utilize this perspective for positive change while it lasts. When falling back into black and white thinking, as the alchemist will do, envision the splendor of the peacock's tail. Each feather contains a shimmering universe of possibility. Go deeper. Watch the movie The Wizard of Oz to ponder 1,000 eyes. Notice the palette of the cards. Are they black and white or leaning towards a certain color? There is wisdom to be gleaned from the color message. Okay, well, because it's the Rider-Waite tarot deck, there's always a lot of yellow, right? Yellow and blue. So I'm not feeling that is quite resonant for the reading here. Bring as much color as you can today. Experiment. Use it as a therapeutic means of expression and a way to loosen up rigid thoughts. Like I said, there seems to be like this too many things. I don't know where to go. Use color and play. Use color and play. Pick up a paintbrush. Turning whatever is here, turning it outwards, right? Creating with it, getting it out, moving your body, go for a walk, move the energy around. It is of the greatest assistance. Emotion, energy in motion, right? Move it around. Have a beautiful, magical now. With deep love and gratitude in my heart, I thank you for all that you are. Bye-bye.